mass communicate. Mass communicate. Mass communicate.
Another amazing feature that this here system has, the Touchdowns All Day live television broadcast studio, is the wheel of forgotten songs. John, are you familiar with the wheel of forgotten songs?
I saw it earlier. It made me laugh. Yeah. I'm now familiar with it. Of
Well,
course.
guys, here's
Of
how
course.
this is going to work.
Yes.
One of the things that always happens when we open up the phone lines, the request lines to you all, the questions, the AMAs, is you have specific songs that you want to know. What's the deal, Barber? Are these songs ever going to get played again? So I took a collection of these songs. It's not everything. It's just a random cross-section of things that I've been seeing people ask for on Discord, on Fantasy Tour, in various chats, Facebook, everywhere where people are talking about the biscuits, I was looking to see. And so I put together the wheel of forgotten songs. And what we're going to do is Barber is going to spin the wheel of forgotten songs.
Termites.
And whatever the wheel lands on, we're going to talk about. Barber, I'm going to give you the option to pull the ripcord at any point because I didn't hone in on specific moments. These are just the songs. And so you can say next, we can spin the wheel again. You can say mercy. I don't want to hear any more of these songs. They're on the shelf for a reason. But what we're going to do is we're going to start out by just going through and reading off everything that's on the wheel because not everyone will end up watching this. This is also an audio medium. But I'm going to start at the 3 o'clock position. We've got Fever. We've got Big Wrecking Ball. Alter Ego. Fish Out of Water. People last week were getting on me to ask you about Fish Out of Water.
All right.
Camera B. Termites, which we've talked about a million times. We talked about last week when we listened to Songs of Joy.
I mean, Termites is really called Woman at Home with Termites.
Yes,
is the real name of that song?
For some reason, it shows up on the internet just as Termites. But yes, the proper nomenclature is Woman at Home with Termites. You and I... Mariel Bop Bop and Sweatbox. Oh, and sorry, last but not least, 4th of July. So, John, I am going to give the wheel a spin. Before I do, is there anything on here that you absolutely do not want the wheel to land on?
No, I don't care. Yeah, I'm into this. This is
okay.
Fun. This
Well,
is fun.
shall we give it a spin? Here we go. Everybody, make your sure. No whammies. The wheel is spinning, people. It's starting to slow down. Vanna, what do we got?
We got Sweatbox.
Yes. John, I'm going to play us a version of Sweatbox.
Let's hear it. Oh, wow. I forgot about this song.
It's awesome. This is a punk song.
This song is sick. Oh man.
Barber. That song is fire.
You know, I feel like that's an interesting song for us. I mean, I don't know. We don't play that song ever, but I thought we did the vocals really well. I mean, it's a little on the nose. Like that's a hip hop song. It's a little on the nose for Biscuits, but I mean, if we wanted to pull it off, we could pull it off. I mean, jam bands have on the nose songs. It wouldn't be so weird. And I feel like it's just a little fast. I feel like we need to slow it down and like feel it a little bit more. You know, I feel like it would be, I don't know. Do you like that like unhinged, like crazy vibe of it? Like,
I do.
Is that good?
I like it fast. A lot of the comments from Boots and others were about how it reminded them of Fugazi, that it's a punk song. I feel it. I
mean,
like that.
do we have the studio version available at all?
I probably could pull it up, but it would probably derail the train a little bit. And
I'll listen to it
later. We
later.
have lots of other
I'll
stuff
listen
on
to
the
it
wheel.
later.
Let's
So
go
we only
back.
played 2 times, Sweatbox?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I know why I didn't like it. Like, I can tell why I didn't like it. Like, I was going for something very specific in the studio for that song, and it wasn't the punk thing that the Biscuits were turning it into. But, you know, back in those days, I wanted the songs to sound like that. Now I really let them evolve a lot more than I used to. And so I would be fine with that now as an evolution of the song. But back then, I probably wanted that like late snare thing that's going on in like snare. Sweatbox is boo, 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 you know, and that this thing is more like boo, 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 boo. It's just like a different punky thing, and I probably wanted that like more big beat like world beat thing that's in the song. But you know, whatever, it is what it is. It's just different takes. Like Mark's bass line is also like on a bass where like we probably used an 808 live. There's probably no bass line on the song. It's probably like drums tuned to notes that are going. So it's just like a different world.
Yeah. Well, John, I'm going to go back to the wheel. And we're going to spin it again. Feeling lucky. Here we go. The wheel is spinning.
Nice. This is the one I wanted to hear.
For those
Yeah.
watching.
Camera B.
Yeah, this
All right,
is the
John,
one
do
I
you want
wanted
to
to
set
hear.
up Camera B?
I had a lot of hopes for this song, but my world was destroyed. Like the whole world fell apart. This is like when the band was in like ultimate turmoil. So I'm wondering, but I thought this song was like going to be this like high energy, like just blow the roof right off the venue type of song. And I probably got closer to that than I thought I did. So that's why I kind of want to hear this one, because I think I probably got really close to it, but was just very discouraged about life at the time. Life was hard when we did this song for sure. So, but I think I remember being like, I think I just need to tuck this into that and that into this. And I'm there, and I know I had a pretty good vision on what it was supposed to be. I thought it worked pretty well, but let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Camera B was performed 17 times between 2003 and 2006. I went with the version from April 5th, 2003, played at Vale.
tell you right now. Yeah, I remember the song. Song's crazy.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Could use a horn section. I agree. I agree. I like the first chorus better than the other chorus. The rotating thing that we're trying to pull off, I just don't think it's working. Yeah, first chorus is good. Like, I don't need two different... I think each chorus is a little different. Just like, I used to do it all the time. It makes no sense. Like, write one chorus and make it good. You know what I mean? Boots. There he is. Boots approving of the first chorus. The first chorus plan.
I would imagine, Joe, the place would be moshing during a camera B.
Yeah, it's fun. Whew. I think I just got the chills from that shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. That song's legit, dude. That's a good one. I don't know why we don't play that one. That's a smasher right there.
Well, I see Coach Joey in the chat. So Joey, put this on the list.
I think Joey likes, look at the lyrics, dude. Fix a couple things. I think the first verse is good. I don't know about the rest of the lyrics. I like the first verse. I think I had something going. I think we work things over more than I did back then, you know. And now we do a better job of keeping the good parts and making more good parts. I think we could do that with this song. I think the song's very close.
Yeah,
very close.
There's some memorable camera Bs looking back through the years.
Yeah, and I think you got to change lyrics from now. You got to you got to capture. It's hard because I think I have too many. There's something about the last verse. Yeah, there's. I think I'm going somewhere else. I think the first verse, it's done. Like, we just have to work that. and it'll be fire. And because the
What
chords are
was
great.
your hope for this song? Like, what did you want this song to be?
Pretty much what it is, but I think I just wanted like the things that I hear it now, and I hear like it's too complicated in the choruses. I think the verses, like the lyrics are smooth in the first verse, but they don't feel smooth to me in the second verse. And that third verse is in a weird spot, and I would just move those things and just fix those things. Like there's no point, you know.
As soon as you joked about the horn section, I could hear it.
Yeah. Because it's a ska song, of course.
Right, it's like it's a ska punk song.
Yeah. It's
Should we go
hot
back?
chords though. That's a nice set of changes. It's got that spookiness. It's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I went through a heavy Sublime period. It's probably from that period.
I'm still in that period.
Are you?
I am.
That's cool.
Well, let's go back to the
I
wheel
gotta
because
get back
there's
there.
still whoa.
There he is, folks. Sublime period guy. There he is.
I don't know how to make it go away.
He's in his
We
Sublime
took
period.
this trip to Garden Grove. Okay, what's the like Sublime albums? What do you like? What's your top one?
I mean, the 40 ounces the album, right? Like this. Why would listen to anything else?
I mean,
40 ounces the
people
album.
people go back and forth between the self-titled and 40 ounces, but for me, it's 40 ounces.
Self-title's good, but it's literally the best Grateful Dead cover ever. So it's just like you take
No.
the greatest
The Grateful
band,
Dead covered Sublime.
right? A lot of people think that for sure.
I've made it one of my missions to troll people with that notion. I have many memes about how Bradley Noel gave that song to Jerry Garcia, and it gives me so much joy when people get upset about it.
Boomers correcting you in the comments.
Yeah. Oh, it's the best.
I would like to know what you all in the chat, what's your number one white whale on this list? And I know there are other songs. I see people talking about Crystal Ball. I know people are wanting Trucker's Choice. People have been asking about a million songs from a million different points in the band's history. But if we're just looking at this wheel, what's the song for you, chat?
Oh, what's the chat say? What? So you're not even spinning the wheel. You're just gonna do.
I'm going to spin the wheel, but I just would like to hear from the chat in the meantime what people are thirsting for out of these forgotten songs.
I don't think they can hear us right now.
They can't hear us.
No, they can't hear us. Not when the wheel's on. That's why they're saying it's a nice pause for nice reflection.
Fever.
And the one guy says, I'm better at teams than somebody else. Now they can hear us again. Yeah.
Well, if you couldn't
Oh,
hear
we
us
had
before, we were asking you all in
Why-
the chat a question.
I don't know why they don't let
That's
us.
a shame. We had some good banter while that wheel was up that they missed out on.
You guys
Yes.
missed our best banter of the day. Like, it's
Well,
not
you'll
our
have
fault.
to listen
YouTube's
back to the podcast and the audio feed. We landed on...
Some guy was like, I think I'm better at teams than these guys. It's like, A, what is teams? And B, you must be pretty awesome at teams.
We're not 9 to 5 people.
It
We
was
don't
like
know
a
teams.
banter war between the chat and us. It's like, we should have like things where we turn off the connection and we make fun of each other. See who comes out with the funnier shit. All right, so this is Fever from where?
This is Fever from October 1st, 2003 in Baltimore.
Yeah, I love this song. This is cool. So this is Sammy on drums.
Yes.
Yeah.
John, set the stage with Fever. You only played it 7 times, 2003, 2004.
I don't know. I think I was just fucking around with this song.
I really like this one.
It's your fever serenade. You gotta dance on our table and take us all the way. You like to do it for yourself. 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 We like to strip it all away.
This is awesome. I forgot how cool this song was. I think this song used to just scare the crap out of all the hippies. You know what I mean? We'd have this like great audience of hippies, and we'd play this, and they'd look at us like, ah, you know.
And you park a big fat car on my front yard. And you stole the cookies from my house. And you find the simple life to be too much of a hassle for your mind. You like set it up, knock down, put aside when all the world is watching. You like to do it for yourself. You like to do it for yourself. You like to do it for yourself. You like to strip it all away.
I thought Teams was funny, Joe. I thought
Yeah.
Teams was funny.
I agree. I think Teams was the right punchline.
Teams was
for
the
that
right
one.
call. Yeah, don't second guess your humor, man. Stay with your humor, dude. Don't second guess it. Be funny on your terms.
John, what was the line about you stole the cookies from my house?
That was great.
Punk
Oh my God.
raging against.
This is about like a group of people that, I mean, we were partying like every day of our lives when this song was written. I think I wrote this song at a house party while I was trying to get some work done at a house party. And yeah, I don't know. It's just. Your song's cool, man. I should have sold this song to Stone Temple Pilots. Is what I should have done.
I'm hearing Nine Inch Nails, and at least in the beginning of the song.
Yeah, I listen to a lot of Nine Inch Nails. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, there's definitely some Fugazi influence in there, like all the stuff. I used to listen to a lot of punk music, so.
Me too.
It's just that in the jam band world, like now, I feel like the jam band world is a lot more open-minded than it was when we did this. And when we did this, people looked at us like we were crazy, because it was like, you know, you had two options. You had like happy fusion rock or bluegrass. Those were the two options.
Yeah.
Like the Dead would never do something like this, you know. So it was like,
No, but you gotta freak out some squares sometimes.
I mean, we did that a lot. I mean, Robots we play all the time. It's right in this vein.
Yeah.
Dark
Yeah.
chords, right in the same time period.
But people love robots.
Yeah, 7-Eleven has this like layer of just pure carnage. This music is pure carnage.
Yeah. And I love it.
I think the through line here is that these have all been rock songs.
Yeah. What you guys can't see is that Kevin Abrams is still on, and he's busted out a guitar, and he's playing along to the jams.
That's
So you
Oh,
go
yeah.
from the
Oh yeah,
Nine Inch Nails, Stone Temple Pilots, aggressive section.
this part is written. This part was written into the song with the melody and everything.
This is a good song, John.
Yeah, I really like this song.
Yeah, this section with Alan. Dynamics.
And you shoot out a shotgun barrel through the windshield and shot too far. Down the highway at 120 miles an hour. Like a
I can hear Trent Reznor singing this.
There you are. You crossed mountain tops past North Carolina and you're gone. So long in the gods tell me so. You like to do it for yourself.
I got the chills again. I love these songs. That was so great.
You like to do it for yourself.
And the gods tell me so. I love that
You
line.
like to do it for yourself. We like to strip it all.
This girl was hot too. She was really hot. That girl was really hot.
Joe thinks that we rigged the wheel to land on camera B in Fever. Joe, that would assume that we know how to operate the technology.
Yeah, seriously, we can't even make the audio go through
think
the
it's pretty
wheel. What
clear
are
we
you
don't know
talking
what's
about,
going
dude?
We'll spin the wheel one more time, and just imagine I'm going to turn to the chat. Entertain yourselves for the 5 seconds
Seriously.
while the
Be
wheel
funny.
is spinning.
Be funny.
Come on, chat.
Yeah, we gotta. What is it?
Mariel Bop Bop. And to answer the question, these are all Barber tunes. We contemplated doing a mix, but I thought it would be more interesting so that we can ask Barber his mindset of, why he wrote these songs, why he stopped performing them. But, unspoken rhyme, I know a number of people wanted that on the wheel. There are definitely a couple of Mark songs that people are clamoring for. I mean, even something as simple as a Chemical Warfare Brigade, at this point, people are itching to hear one of those. But John, Mariel Bop Bop, definitely a fun title. What is the story behind this tune?
I used to stay up late at night and just try and be creative. And I remember this song was you can just see me at 3 o'clock in the morning being like, "Boo-doo-doo-doo, you can find me." You can just see me at 3 o'clock in the morning, like everybody else is asleep, trying to get this thing out. I like this part. Oh, man. Sometimes I sit back. Now that's the song right there. We don't need the Mariel Bop is a different song. You know what I mean? Don't you feel that way? Oh, one way. There, that's the hook. It works though. Nowadays I would split them up. Yeah, I remember this one. Yeah. The casino part. Female empowerment. I was there before everybody. Right there. I was there before everybody.
Trendsetter.
Yep. I'm before the trend. I'm not even setting a trend. I was just there.
Just doing it.
Just doing
No
it.
one was
Early adopter.
no one was paying attention.
Yeah.
Y.O. Bisco says hope vibes.
Yeah, same time period. Very similar. Very similar time period.
This is fun.
Max, what was the date of this show, did you say?
I believe this is the April 5th, 2003 version from that same Veil show that we played
wow.
the Camera B from. Joe, Teams Joe has a question.
Teams Joe.
Does anybody have any recollection? Is this
I
the show
can't
where
read
everything
this.
had to be duct taped down to the stage?
Maybe.
Solid maybe.
One summer afternoon. There it is. I think this song suffers from something that a lot of songs suffer for, which it has too many good parts. It has too many fun, good parts. And where are you at any point in time? And, you know, how does that going to affect you getting like your head around the song, you know, like where's the intro? What happened to that whole thing? You know? And so I think this song has a problem with like the one summer afternoon, like that shit's motherfucking hooky as hell. The opening of the song is hooky as hell. This song is just filled with great ideas, but there's no form to it. The journey is too much. There's too much journey, not enough looping.
Yeah.
I think there's something to be, you know, I think we cut this one in half and make 2 songs out of it and see what happens. I don't hate it.
There's definitely a lot of raw material, you know, and you've done that in the past. My Lady Survives turned into
Yeah, My Lady Survives.
turned
But My
into
Lady
part
Survives,
of Haleakala, and then you know your road song became Above the Waves. So maybe there's a part of Mariel Bop Bop that comes into a new song that you and Joey cook up.
I mean, who knows? Who knows? Like, it could be one of those things, you know, it could be one of those things where you just basically,
I would like you to write a song called Teams.
no, Joey's got that. Joe Foot's got that.
Joe?
How many O's are in Foot? Is it 3 O's? Joey Foot.
There's Coach Joey and there's Teams Joey. They both write songs. Teams Joeys are much more technical about like screen sharing and, you know.
But they're informative.
They're very informative. They're very good in a business setting.
Yeah, it's legit. I think the problem when you have a big song like this is if you're going to go down these meandering pathways, it has to come to you in one night or 2 nights, or the pathways have to be, it just has to like really, really work. And I just feel like this song, like it never came together, and then like 2 tours went by, and then I was just like, I don't even want to think about that song anymore. So it just like, it was too much for me. It was too much for me to follow this one down that rabbit hole. But, you know, we're still here. We're still here.
Yeah.
Some songs take 20 years to finish. I think in the back of my mind, I was like, every day, every night, all these people on a one-way flight should be its own song. I mean, that's on. It doesn't even need any other parts. That hook, you know. It's like, and it's apocalyptic, and you know, Joey Friedman loves lyrics about the apocalypse, dude. You know he loves
does.
that shit.
Me too.
So does Alex Mazer.
So does Alex.
Guilty.
He does. You do. You
So-
started it, dude. You're the starter of the lyrics on that thing.
I'm going to fade us
You
down.
put that idea in my head, though, John.
I'm going to fade us down.
Not on purpose. No.
And we're going to spin the wheel one last time for tonight.
All right.
Because we've been going long. We're having so much fun spinning the wheel. Okay, I'm going to call on Teams Joey to entertain everyone while we spin the wheel.
Go get. Be funny, teams, Joey. Be funny.
Be funny.
Be funny. No.
We already
Spin
had
it-
that.
Spin it again. Be funnier, teams, Joey.
The wheel is broken.
Well, if there's some proof that we fixed the fucking wheel.
Okay.
All right, let's do it.
All right.
Let's do it. Let's
So, guys, sorry, the wheel spun 2 times. We hit songs we've already played. The last time,
because it's fixed. Because we fixed it.
we landed
We
on.
fixed it. We rigged it. We rigged it
Fixes
because why not?
So we could have some semblance of control.
So we can maintain control of this live stream.
The illusion of it.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm
so
surprised
this
you
is-
didn't get Boulevard of Time on there. Where's Boulevard of Time? What happened there?
Just ran out of time. This is Alter Ego, December 28th, 2007, the Hammerstein.
Steals my idea. We see patterns in the universe. None of them are real. I get the message. I made the call. 'Cause I line them up like dominoes just to watch them fall.
Patterns in the universe.
I wanted to see what the fuss was about.
See, I remember these lyrics.
All these ways, a million dreams where I never forgot. Feel it coming down, never touch the ground.
Sorry, Max, which one is this? What's the date?
December 28th, 2007.
Okay.
Feel it coming down, never touch the ground. The world is in your hands, catch it if you can. Walking around, you see, makes me feel better. Given the change in mood, I'll be the same for you. Begin at the end, take it back to the start. You move just like the northern light, shimmer the stars at night. Feel it coming down, never touch the ground. The world is in your hand, catch it if you can. Feel it coming down, never touch the ground. The world is in your hand, catch it if you can. Feel it coming down, never touch the ground. The world is in your hand, catch it if you can.
That's cool.
Yeah. So,
That's
John,
cool.
this one only got 4 plays, all within the span of about a month at the end of 2007 and 2008.
I think what happened with this song was we just like couldn't get together on it. It wasn't written with the band. It was me and Harry wrote this song together, and I just think the other guys in the band were like wanting to like do other things. You know, they weren't feeling the song. I also was very uncomfortable with this song because it was such a departure. And it's just like it was such a different song for the Biscuits. I also don't love the second verse at all, and I don't love the light thing. I don't like the third verse, the way it starts on that other vocal idea. I think this song needs a rework by the band. You know what I mean? Like the band needs to rework it, because me and Harry were going for something, and I think we got there, and the demo was what that is, but I don't know. I don't think it's not a Biscuit song to me. It doesn't even sound like one now. It has a lot of potential to be a good Biscuit song, but the Biscuits would have to turn it into a good Biscuit song. That's what I think. I mean, the second verse makes no sense. It's like a half verse. What is that? I don't even know what that is. But the opening lyrics are great. The third verse after you come into that thing and you hit that other looking around, you see, makes me feel bad, whatever that thing is. Like, that's a bridge before the third verse. Like, you really need to hit the third verse there. Listening to it now, I hear what the issues were. But back then, back then I just knew it, like, had issues. I don't know. What do you do? What do you do with a song like this? I listen to other bands and, like, they put the songs in and they're, like, done. It's just like, how do these guys have their songs when they put them on the stage, they're done. Whenever the Biscuits put them on stage, they're, like, never done. And so I just don't understand why, like, we're so bad at finishing the song before we put it on stage, where everybody else seems to have no problem with that part of it. Are we like the ultimate, like, homework procrastinators or something? Like, I don't know what it is.
Isn't that kind of by design, though? Aren't you, like, workshopping songs on stage?
When the Biscuits have to, like, everybody's very creative in our band, so you can't tell somebody play this and expect it to work. Like, you have to let everybody add their creativity to something, because they're going to come up with something better, frankly. And you just have to, like, get reps in. And when you tour as much as we do, your reps are going to be on stage. It's very hard to get studio reps in with a band that doesn't sit in a studio ever. But
I think it's more courageous to work it out on the stage. You're taking chances in front of the audience, which is very cool.
Yeah.
Which is, like, what a lot of people would like to see, is bands taking chances.
I mean, you would think we would do it on Teams instead of on stage, but you never know. I think Microsoft has got this guy in our chat being like, remember to talk about Teams, guys. Don't have an account. Sponsor.
Joe is a corporate plant from Microsoft. We already have the corporate plant from Oracle writing all these songs about technology.
Right. We're corporate.
Now we have we have Oracle Joe and Microsoft Teams Joe.
Yeah, they're all
I'm looking at
Joe.
this show. Yeah. There's two other rarities here. There's also Mastermind is played in this show, and Where the Streets Have No Name.
Yeah.
Yeah, was Tommy Hamilton in that Streets Have No Name?
Yeah.
When we have him, that song really works.
It's only been played twice, I think. Yeah, 2 times.
Yeah, but I hope that, I don't know, I love doing shows with T. Ham. He's one of my favorite guys to play with. He sings so great. He's got such a great vibe. The jams with him, I love the jams with him. I hope we get more T. Ham looks in the future.
Well, funny you should say that.
Let's get him on.
We could have him on the podcast. I don't know if he's as fun on a podcast as he would be.
Twice, Max. Ring the doorbell twice.
No, he's going to be at Camp Home again.
Oh, right. Okay.
Both Toms, we've got Bupper and T-Ham, will be part of the Super Jam on night 1. So, great opportunity for you and Tommy to do a little guitar dueling.
I dig that.
Maybe the third, Where the Streets Have No Name.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
I love that song. I think the Biscuits have a cool ability to do that song.
John, this is another song that just sounds great. That, obviously there might be parts of it that you want to rework, but it's got good bones.
I mean, look, I just figured out the nice thing about listening to these songs for the first time in 20 years is you get that first play experience.
Yes.
Which is what I need to finish these songs. I need to hear what it's like again for the first time. And I think I get it. I think I get exactly what needs to happen to it. Trash the second verse, get rid of the bridge before the third verse, go right into the third verse, add the bridge back in later because it's good, but find a cooler spot for it, and done. Wrap it up, done. And like the chorus is cool. I guess you guys like the chorus of this song.
Yeah,
It works for you.
Chat.
Mazer, what do you think?
I think it works.
Would you change any lyrics of the chorus of this song?
I probably would.
Go for it. Go for it.
I'll do it.
Change it up. Let's add. I feel like the lyrics could get a rework in the chorus for sure. It might be fun. They don't need to, but it could.
Well, one thing that I will say, when you're describing some of the roadblocks that you hit with these songs, I know you still hit roadblocks, but I watch you guys find ways to get over them, around them, under them. You guys and Joey working out. Okay, let's rearrange. Let's drop a chorus. Let's move this part to over here. Mm-hmm. And so songs that maybe haven't hit the way you anticipated they would their first 3 or 4 performances, by you guys being persistent and being methodical, and by Joey bringing that kind of like music director perspective, these songs end up finding their footing. And I would have loved it if we could go back in time and have Joey perform that same sort of surgery with you guys on some of these songs, because a lot of these songs, like I said, the bones are there and people love them. They might just need to, be shaved and reshaped.
This one, at least this part, sounds like it belongs, like it could fit in with a contemporary show. Whereas the first ones we listened to, with the exception of Mariel Bop Bop, all were like rock songs.
Yeah.
This is a great jam top, like this lick right here.
Yeah, I like this. And like the Dead did help Slip 15 different ways. They reworked that. I mean, I've learned how to play that song and been like, this is not the way that it is on the album, or this other way, or this other way.
Yeah.
So it's been done. It's not so weird. It's just the Biscuits insist on doing it every single time. You know what I mean? But, what are you going to do? What are you going to do?
That's one I would have liked on the wheel, is Slipknot.
Yeah.
Well,
We're going to take a short break. We will be back.
Well, there you have it. First installment of the Wheel of Forgotten Songs. John, I think this was a successful experiment, if not technologically, musically at least.
Technologically, I loved it, but you can never make the Microsoft guys happy.
They're tough. Bill Gates.
They're tough. They're like, where's my snacks?
We're mass communicating. We're mass communicating. We're mass communicating. We're mass communicating.